The two survivors climbed back onto the boat after the initial strike. They were believed to be potentially in communication with others and salvaging some of the drugs.
The big sort of international story, although it really has a lot of domestic touch points as well, are these Venezuelan narco-terrorist drug boats, which are bringing fentanyl, cocaine, and other illegal drugs to our shores. And Donald Trump has decided to blow up these boats. As usual, if Donald Trump does something, even if it's, I would say, objectively good, we don't need more fentanyl here, a certain set of people go absolutely bananas. A lot of this was whittled down to the second strike, that it appeared that two of the guys were not killed in the first strike, and everyone was saying it was intentional that they killed him. And even that now is being walked back. Take a look from Fox.
Tonight, new information. According to a source familiar with the incident, the two survivors climbed back onto the boat after the initial strike. They were believed to be potentially in communication with others and salvaging some of the drugs. Because of that, it was determined they were still in the fight and valid targets. A JAG officer was also giving legal advice.
This backs up the entire second strike.
Yes, I mean, it just doesn't get more crystal clear than that. The mission is take out the boat, stop the drugs, keep this vessel and its cargo from reaching our shore using lethal means.
Winston, I want to go right back to the same thing I asked earlier, which is I still think even if the two guys that didn't get killed immediately weren't going back to get drugs and they were just injured and whatever, this is going to sound cold, I suppose. I don't care. They were drug traffickers coming into the United States. I'm not saying ignore procedure that Sean is talking about, but I don't think the average American, oh gosh, we didn't pick up the guys who got injured while they were bringing fentanyl to our shores. I don't think people care. I mean, I get a hysterical people that want to take out Trump care, but
I mean, look, I understand why you would feel that way, and honestly, if they were doing that to my country, I'd also be like, I don't give a damn, and they shouldn't have been started doing that in the first place. Having said that, why America is so brilliant and why it has been the righteous police in the world and a righteous force in the world is because it's held itself to a high standard. And just for the sake of being, I think, responsible, I would say I'm not going to fully go along with that clip we've just saw. It might be the case that what is true, what we just saw in that clip, what we were told. But the fact is, we don't know yet. And until we do, I will reserve personal judgment. I mean, if you were on that boat and you were that drug smuggler, and just taking what you said aside for 1 second, Dave, if you were then drowning in the sea, your reaction is going to try and get back into the boat. And so at that point, if it was I and you, we wouldn't be in that situation, but if we would try and get back in the boat, and then at that point, we don't know what anything they do is they could be potentially trying to get in touch with their colleagues, wherever they might be. So it's just the whole thing is murky and cloudy. But I'm inclined to go along with you, Dave, and agree they shouldn't have been there in the first place.